Good morning. We will call the Executive Subcommittee of the State Building Commission to order, and the chair detects a quorum, so we will move forward. And have we received any requests for public comment?
We've received no request for public comment.
Great, thanks. Ann, what is the first item, please?
I'd like to request approval of the consent agenda, items 1 through 6.
Second.
All right, any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, it passes. Thank you, Ann. Next item.
Next, I have items for the University of Tennessee, and we have Associate Vice President Austin Oakes here to present this item.
Welcome back, Austin. You're recognized.
Good morning. UT has one item for your consideration today. Our request is on page 3, and this is for the approval of a lease agreement with a purchase option and waiver of advertisement between UT and UTFI Real Estate, that being the Foundation's real estate sub. This lease is located at 2501 University Commons Way at the University Commons Complex in Knoxville, which will provide space for student recreation and storage. This is a retail center development that lies between UTK's primary campus and the agriculture campus, and the lease term is for 99 years, and the university is planning to prepay rent to the total of approximately $15,625,000 with a not to exceed cap of $16.5 million. Additionally, we anticipate that annual operating costs will be approximately $1,266,000. Pending your action today, this item will also need to go in front of the Tennessee State School Bond Authority. So we would ask for your approval pending their subsequent action.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion we approve pending the action of the TSSBA.
That's the proper motion, and it's properly seconded. Any questions or comments? All right, all in favor of this item, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, it passes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Austin. And next item.
Our next two items are for the Department of General Services, and we have Deputy Commissioner John Hall here to present these items.
Thank you, John. You're recognized. On the first item, please.
Yes, good morning. We have two leases for your consideration today. Both of them are for the Department of Correction. The first one is on page 4 of the agenda, and this one is for a community supervision office in Clarksville. And we're asking for your approval of a lease. The Department of Correction has been at this location since 2009 and will be expanding their office space to accommodate additional staff and safety zones for their officers. Also, parking will be expanded to 2 separate lots, one for employees, the other for visitors, and there will be a section for secured parking as well. We received 2 proposals for the advertisement for a 10-year lease with a 5-year renewal option. One of the proposers was from the incumbent landlord, although the low-cost proposal was from a new property owner who will construct a new building for the Department of Correction to accommodate the 14,000 square feet of office space. The lease does contain a purchase option. If the state chooses to buy the property, there is a schedule of values in the agreement. We ask for your approval.
Thank you.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Members, I will note for one change from what we've had in the past. I've been talking to General Services about these leases, and one of the things we have agreed to put on here is where it says the build-out cost. That is a new line item on your sheet. And so I just want to point out the build-out cost for this is $750,000 borne by the landlord, correct?
Yes, sir. For the unique space inside the building. Right. It's not
Thank
for the
you.
entire 14,000 square feet, but it's for the unique space for them inside this building.
So it's the interior build-out, not the exterior building.
Correct.
Yes.
Interior build-out.
Yes, sir.
What we would call tenant improvements, more or less.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's correct.
Thank you. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, it passes. John, next
Thank you.
item, please.
The next lease for your consideration is on page 5. And this is a Department of Correction lease in Weakley County, which is Dresden. TDOC has been in their current office since 2008. They have requested to increase their office space in this location as well from 5,300 square feet to 9,300 square feet to accommodate the additional officers and safety zones for their staff. The parking will also be expanded, just like the Clarksville lease, and have 2 separate parking areas. Although we received 3 proposals from the advertisement for this 10-year lease with a 5-year renewal option, 2 were withdrawn by the property owner, and the remaining proposal was a new building that will be constructed for TDOC to accommodate their needs. Once again, the state does have a purchase option in this agreement if it chooses to exercise it in the future. We ask for your approval.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
Motion on the item.
Been moved and seconded. John, I'm curious, why did the two withdraw after they proposed? Do you know?
Yeah, the tenant that was in that space decided to stay. They thought they were leaving. They decided to stay instead, so they had to
For
remove
both of them?
both of them.
Same reason for both?
I don't know about the same reason, but they just decided to stay
Okay.
there instead.
All right. Also, I'll note here, and these are both Department of Corrections offices.
Correct.
The previous one was $53 a square foot to build the new building, and this one's $180 a square foot.
Yes,
It's
sir,
three
it is.
times as much. Do you have an understanding of that?
I do not. This is the landlord's estimate of what it takes inside. Again, this is a brand new building for them. I know it's a smaller overall building, but this is it's even a more exact cost for them. So, but I don't know exactly why it's just different than the
And I
other.
know one of the things that we've talked about over time is whether how much information we give the landlord
Correct.
prior to them proposing. Do they have any kind of preliminary design or expectations before they proposed on this?
Not necessarily before they propose on this. We do give them space size, we give them types of space, offices, things like that, but they don't have a design.
Yeah.
That will come later once we approve
Yeah.
the lease.
So members, one of the reasons why I'm asking these questions is we're putting, as a state, I think we put a lot of risk on the landlord. And sometimes I think that causes higher build outs than they might because they're trying to cover potential costs. And I know we've had this conversation with Department of General Services, and they are working on this, and we'll continue to monitor this
Yes, sir.
going forward.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Any other questions or comments?
Motion on the item.
It's been moved and seconded, I believe. I think we're in good shape. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Thank you.
Passes. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
And next item, please.
Next, I'd like to request approval of the minutes for the subcommittee meeting
Motion
held
on
on
the
December 15th.
It's been properly moved and seconded. Any changes or comments on the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, minutes are approved. And next item?
Next, I'd like to request I'd like to submittal of the report items of items approved by the Office of the State Architect in accordance with the SBC bylaws, policies, and procedures. These include 4 capital projects with the total project cost of between $100,000 and $1 million, a revision in funding for a capital project with no change in the total project budget, an addition of scope, 3 construction manager general contractor awards, 1 acquisition of land in fee or easement, 1 acquisition of land that was funded with a capital project, and 3 designer selections for capital projects as delegated to the state architect. Those are report items.
All right, thank you. We will acknowledge those as received. Any further items?
We have no further business for the commission.
Second.
Somehow I knew we were going to get that motion. It's non-debatable. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It is passed, and we are adjourned. Thank you. Thank you, Ann.